Now, joining me is Neville Passmore from Aquaponics WA. Neville, good to chat to you.
And good to chat to you too.
Now, we're talking about something a little bit different here, growing plants in Cocopeat.
Yes, yeah, look, it's a very viable method. It's a pretty popular hydroponic way of growing plants and basically use the cocoa peat as a sterile medium. It's extremely absorbent, so it can take up huge amounts of water, up to nearly 10 times its own weight, and it hangs on to that water very effectively.
So what sorts of plants can we grow using this method?
Well, look, I tend to think of it more for annual crops. So, look, vegetables such as tomatoes, lettuce, broccoli, capsicum and cucumber. Mm-hmm. It's great for herbs, things like the green leafy herbs, parsley, basil and coriander, and even for fruit, including strawberries.
Okay. And what sort of things, like, nutrient-wise, do you need to add to it?
Well, look, you do need a specific cocoa nutrient. The one that we recommend is called Agro Cocoa Grow, and there's two formulations. So there's one that's for growing, that's Cocoa Grow, and the other one is Cocoa Bloom. So all plants, to get them started, you start out with the Grow formulation, and then for fruiting types like tomatoes and capsicums, you switch over to the Bloom formulation when they first show signs of flowering.
Okay.
But for green leafy things, you just keep on going with the Grow formulation all the way through.
And you won't forget that, Agro Cocoa Grow. It's a good name to remember. I believe you had a hint as well for us, Neville.
Yeah, well, look, this new cocoa nutrient is particularly enriched with calcium and magnesium, which probably doesn't mean very much to most gardeners, but if you've ever had that problem of blossom end rot on your tomatoes and capsicums...
Andy's nodding his head.
Yeah. He's nodding his head. Okay, well, it is actually a lack of calcium. So this is one way of overcoming that problem, and that's not just for plants in a hydroponic system, but you can slap a bit on your plants in soil as well, just to help them through. It's mainly in the middle of the hot summer that you get that problem arising.
All right, now, if we were interested in doing the cocoa peat as a medium, where do we get it and the nutrients?
Well, look, you can see it in action at the demonstration farm at Aquaponics WA, and that's 295 Wharton Road in Canning Vale. But if that's a bit far for you to travel, then these are also available at every Bunnings store in WA.
And I believe they've got some good news on clay as well out that way?
Indeed, yes. Look, there's been what I call an extraordinary and permanent price reduction for the German quality expanded clay. The 50-litre bags have dropped from $55 each to $39.90, so that's a huge drop.
Wow. Okay.
Makes it much more economical to set up a new system. And I really love this expanded clay as a medium. It's the top of the wazzer. It's a very long-term one. In other words, you can basically set it up, wash it, and reuse it for a lifetime.
Nice.
And it's the medium that's used for all the sort of top-end crops like truss tomatoes and Lebanese cucumbers and that sort of thing. So great medium, reuse it for years and years.
And good value now by the sound of it. Neville, if we want more information, where do we go?
Look, the quickest way is to Google Aquaponics WA or Hydroponics Express. Both of those will get you onto the site. And there's a lot of videos there to show you how you can put things together yourself. But, of course, come out and have a look at the demo farm if you can, because there's all these working systems there for you to see firsthand.
Neville Passmore from Aquaponics WA.